Regarding last week's ponderable of the stolen mezuzah, which is now paid for, the Chafetz Chaim, in his commentary on the Shulchan Aruch, known as the Biur Halacha, ponders a similar, or maybe not similar, case. What's the halacha if someone steals tzitzis, ties the tzitzis onto his garment, and then subsequently pays for the tzitzis? Does he need to untie those tzitzis and retie them, because at the time that he tied them, they didn't belong to him? Or may he leave them tied on the garment and still fulfill the mitzvah that way? The Biur Halacha doesn't answer the question. The halachic debate here is based on the pasuk, which requires v'asu lachem tzitzis, that you have to make for yourselves tzitzis. You actually have to make the tzitzis. And here, in our case, perhaps since at the time they were tied, they didn't belong to the individual tying them, that was not a fulfillment of actually tying or making the tzitzis, in which case he does not fulfill the obligation of ta'aseh, but rather it is min ha'asui, and he would need to untie the tzitzis and retie them to the garment. Such is the opinion of the Kaf HaChaim and other poskim. Does that apply to the case of a mezuzah? So poskim seem to indicate no. There is no such obligation of v'asu lachem mezuzah or anything similar like that in the Torah, and that the question therefore becomes one of mitzvah haba ba'avera, of a mitzvah that is fulfilled through an avera. Since the mezuzah was stolen, he is fulfilling the mitzvah with the stolen mezuzah. Once the mezuzah has been paid for, the mezuzah is no longer considered stolen, and therefore he fulfills the mitzvah. However, in order to fulfill all opinions, it would be advisable to take the mezuzah down and then to put it back in place. Shabbat Shalom.